Not Monster Hunter Stories 2. It's certainly not that. Plus, I gotta beat it before the third one comes out. Because I still want to play Dragon Quest Monsters before we play Monster Hunter Stories 3. Why did it put me out here? That's fine. I don't think that's where I left me, but that's okay. All right. Let me check the subquest and just see if there's any we can kind of roll out with. I think I do need to level them up a bit before we can take out some of these, because that pink Rathian kicked the shit out of me. But the other ones might not be as bad, so we'll take a look. Cephalos, so in the desert. We could do a Queropecco. You know what? We'll just move on with story, and then we'll see what happens. Because I can do a lot of these, like, in my own time as well. So that's what we'll do. We'll follow the story. Oh, there's a marker right there, though. It's true. Well, let's see what this marker is. I've actually had like this weird craving lately to get back into GU. I've been wanting to also, I think I'm gonna try to like play Gunlance for the Dose playthrough. I was kind of maining Sword and Shield and a little bit of Greatsword. I had forged Gunlances, but I wasn't using them. But I feel like maybe I do want to use Gunlance. Like, it's the first game that Gunlance was introduced in. I feel like I owe it to my main weapon to play it in its first game. Even if it might be weaker or whatever. Ooh. I feel like he might be technical. Let's go for power. Well, the pig's gonna hit him. No problem! Yeah, now he's pissed. Okay, well, he's not one-shotting us like the Rathian did, so we might be okay. And then I wanted to check. This is all HP. Deals non-elemental damage to a single enemy. Okay. So I can do double speed, but I'm not gonna. He doesn't have his claws out. Oh, they're still... Yeah, but he wasn't holding them in front of himself. Alright, you know what? We'll do speed, and we'll heal ourselves. Well, when is he gonna not be counterattacking? Because he's not, like, I thought he would only be counterattacking when his claws are up. I guess it'll say, oh, he lowered his guard. Alright, we might lose a heart. Let's go. That's right. Oh, it's really not that much of a heal. Now he's just going to take that damage back and more. Alright, not my brightest idea. I've also, like, I kind of want to play that new Digimon game that's coming out soon. It looks really cool. I played the demo and I really liked it. I was going to stream the demo, but then I just, like, I meant to just, like, try it out. Just like, oh, like, maybe that'll be a fun one to stream on a random day. And then I just ended up playing it the whole time. All right, let's get up there. We'll let Problem do his thing. Ooh. Oh no, he's unyielding and mad. Let's switch him out for... I'll bring in Rathian. You know what, I haven't... Oh, I don't have enough kinship. Shit. Oh, that's fine. We'll just use a potion then. I was gonna say, I don't think I'd really use that cheer, like the cheer ability much, so I don't actually remember how much hit points it does. Alright, if he does power again, of course. No! He'll be okay. Man, I gotta slow down. I've already plowed through that cup of coffee. Jeez. But this whole week, I've just been, like, really hooked on that Sonic Racing game. I've been really enjoying that. I've been, like, all about that game. I've been playing a lot of the single player, because there's a lot of stuff that you unlock by playing single player, but I've done, like, a few online matches, like, mainly when I was streaming it on Wednesday. But for the most part, I've just been doing, like, online stuff just to kind of unlock all the different costumes and car parts and whatever. Destroy him! Oh, shit. Well, that's the end of her. I've been trying to unlock because there's like cyberspace. I don't even know how to explain it. They're like AI-controlled versions of rivals in Sonic Racing. And anyway, because I've been mainly playing Big the Cat, because he's a big purple cat that likes fishing, so he kind of fits what I'm interested in. And, like, there's a skin that you can get for him that just basically turns him into, like, this digital purple version, but it takes forever to farm the tickets you need to get it. But I've been getting a ton of them just trying to unlock everything. Because there's a whole thing in the offline... What do you call them? I don't remember. You do 4 races. Anyway, you do 4 races, and if you win against your rival, then they get checkmarked. And if you beat all 23 rivals, you get to have Supersonic. So I've been kind of working towards that, but it's like, so there's 23 characters that you have to beat across 4 races, so it's a lot of races to get it done. But luckily the game's super fun, so I've been enjoying myself doing that for now. There we go, we got rid of the Lord of the Sands. Let's check out... Because right now, the only problem I really have with this game is I hate that the map doesn't really say anything. It's just like, you're in green area. I'm like, so what is green area? I guess it's the Monson Plains. Let's see here. So we could turn that in. He should be out here somewhere too. We'll run back to the town to rest up and turn in that quest. And if we see a Quirlepecca, we'll fight him. If not, then we will move on and head to the next story point objective. There he is. We'll head for the next story objective anyway. But yeah, I've just been having a blast with it. I've been telling like a bunch of friends of mine about it too, but I don't know if any of them are gonna get it, because they're like, for lack of a better way of saying it, they'll only buy shit that's made by Nintendo and nothing else matters. And that's just kind of the way they buy their games, so I don't know if any of them are gonna get it as well. Love it if you would use a power attack. Maybe Bear will be more useful. That's actually the main reason I haven't gotten any farming done on this. Well, I've also been playing, I've been really trying to, like, start getting through my backlog more. Because I'm, like, starting to get to the point where I'm like, I'm not buying new games until I get further through my backlog. So I have, like, an ordered list of RPGs that I want to play, so I'm kind of working my way through Metaphor, Wraith, and Tazio right now. And then after that, I want to... I was, like, not super far, but I'd finished the prehistoric section of Live Alive. So I was like, all right, we'll do Live Alive next, and then I'm going to dive into the Dragon Quest III HD 2D thing, because I played a bit of it, but I didn't get super far before I, like, you know, was like, oh, I'm going to... Well, actually, it was I got distracted by Claire Obscure, and then that's when I was like, oh, I should probably start off with the game I'm furthest in and just kind of go down the list until I catch back up. Because by the time I finish all that... The 1 and 2 HD 2D thing should definitely be out. And then I'll eventually play the Dragon Quest 7. Because I want to go through all the Dragon Quest games again. It's been kind of a goal of mine for a while. Like, I played them all back in the days they came out. But it's been so long that I was like, oh, it'd just be fun to, like, go through them all. I thought about doing it on the channel, but I don't know. I just, I have other games that I really want to play on the channel, and... Dragon Quest is just kind of my... Besides Dragon Quest X, Dragon Quest has just kind of been my thing that I like to do in my free time when I'm just chilling out. He's pushing me back. I was being lazy. Alright, he's almost done. You know what? We'll hit him with the fish. But I'm really interested in finishing up Live Alive and going through it because the prehistoric section alone was so cool. It had, like, really good storytelling with no words, which I thought was such an interesting, neat way to do things. And Metaphor, obviously, is a really fun game, so, yeah. Discord ratted me out? That's okay. I stream so inconsistently now that it kind of is whenever anyways. But how you doing? Yeah, well, I try to make sure Discord's on at least, because I know people can see it there, but... Alright, now we got 2 quests done, but... I don't know. I've been really wanting to get more consistent with streaming, but it's been a couple of things. Like, one... Sometimes I just run into a big motivation block. I'm like, I'm just going to play whatever I feel like that day. And then realistically, I should just stream whatever I feel like playing instead of having this, like, no, these are the games I play. And, you know, because then I get into that, well, if I'm not in the mood for that game, I'm just like, well, I'm just not going to stream then. Which isn't the best way to do it. But it's also, I've just been exhausted from work lately. Like, a lot of days I fall asleep for an hour or two after I eat dinner, so. Which I've been trying to, like, negate, but I have a really hard time falling asleep at night. So I usually go to work on, like, 4 hours of sleep. And then I'm tired all night. Alright, so where can I turn this in, then? Lord of the Sands. Apprentice Hunter. At the Hunter's Guild. The Hunter's Guild. We'll find it. This is the problem when I don't fucking play a game for a while. I forget where everything is. I'm gonna assume the Hunter's Guild is over here. That looks like a Hunter's Guild. Haha. Oh, yeah. No, I completely get that. Because I have to get up at 6 a.m. for work. So it's like, if I can't fall asleep before 2 a.m., like, it's rough. But it doesn't help, too, because on the weekends, I'm a night owl, and I live like a degenerate. Like, I stay up until sunrise, and then I go to bed. So it's bad. So I get a lot of gaming in on, like, Friday and Saturday night, and then the rest of the week I'm just tired. But it'll be okay. I just need to get used to it again. Also, I just need to get my ass in bed. Like, if I stream, realistically, I finish the stream at 11, and go to bed by midnight, 6 hours of sleep is actually plenty for me. I don't usually sleep more than 6 hours, even on my days off. So, not a big deal. All right, we got those turned in, so we're gonna head out now. Does it auto-rescue? Yeah, it does. As soon as you enter the town, it auto-rescue anyway. And then I'm gonna check. I don't think we had any more eggs, but I'm just gonna double check. Because it has been a while. I just kind of popped in and refamiliarized myself with the menus. I didn't refamiliarize myself with what I was working on. Do we have eggs? No, we don't. All right, well, let's boogie then. All right, so desert, snowfields, not doing that. We'll have to wait till we get more of those because we don't have any. We could go fishing real quick. Rainforest will be next time we go there. Okay, that's fine. I'm not worried about any of that stuff, so we'll just move on with the storyline. They are super fun. I have a hard time recommending a starting point for people. Like, if you don't care about the hunting stuff, the Monster Hunter Stories games are quite fun. I will say the second one, this one's a little bit more random than the second one. The second one, the monsters follow patterns that kind of make sense for them. So you know, based on the monster, you can kind of come to a conclusion of what it's going to do. This game, they kind of just randomly pick what they're going to do. Like, there's a bit of a hint, but not really. Oh, so you probably played, like, either Freedom 2, or Freedom Unite, which... those are some of my favorite games, but a lot of people find them, for nowadays, they find them pretty archaic. I know, like, the average Monster Hunter player now would be like, try World. For new gen. If you were gonna try it old gen, I would say check out, what's it called? Monster Hunter GU on the Wii U, not on the Wii U, you idiot. Monster Hunter GU on the Switch is really good if you're interested in old school Monster Hunter, because it's got all kinds of crazy stuff and like almost every monster that ever existed in old gen. And then a lot of people would say World, because World's actually on sale constantly. Oh, thank you very much for subbing as well. Sorry, thank you. World is kind of the baseline that a lot of people pick, because Wilds right now has a lot of problems if you're on PC, and it's not done, whereas World is done. Like, all the balancing and blah, 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 blah is already done. My personal favorite of the new gen games is Rise, but it's a lot faster than the other Monster Hunter games, so some people don't like it because of that. Oh, okay, so you would have to start, if you were going to start with stuff on modern hardware, you'd have to start with World then. Alright, let's see what this boy's saying.
You lot again.
This guy needs some fucking sleep too.
Yeah, here you are. We've heard things are bad here, Mr. Hunter Captain, sir.
And you came all the way here to tell me what I already know.
Captain!
Oh no, it's Roberto.
Roberto, we've been waiting for you. We've got a real situation here. Albarax has been attacked by the Black Fiend.
The Black Fiend! Is everyone okay?
Well, we've evacuated the villagers.
Is it just me? So his eyes looks like there's like a crease in them, like they're bent in half. Oh shit. All right, well, yeah, you just dropped a ton. I just bought that Sonic racing game and I'm completely addicted to it. That's like all I've been playing this week. There's actually a big there's a bundle on right now where you can buy like all of the games. You can buy World, Rise, and Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2. I think it's for like $60 or so Canadian. One sec. Let me check. I'm a helpful fellow and I love Monster Hunter. One sec. I remember seeing it like yesterday. Because I was thinking about getting it for my nephew, because my nephew has shown an interest in Monster Hunter. And I was like, oh, I'd like to get him like a few of them to try. Where was that? I did see it. Monster Hunter... No, no, no. Yeah, so there's a deal on right now that it's Monster Hunter World with the expansion, Monster Hunter Rise with its expansion, this game, and then the second Monster Hunter Stories for 77.13 Canadian, which is pretty damn good. And that's just, it's like just a thing on Steam. So if you wanted to ever dive into Monster Hunter, that's probably the way to go about it. Why didn't it go? Boop. There we go. But yeah, if you were ever interested in getting into Monster Hunter and you just wanted to have a bunch of options, that's a pretty damn good price for all those games.
But new quicksand is formed. We can't even get close to the village.
And I always go on and on about how World is like my least favorite Monster Hunter, but like my least favorite Monster Hunter is still a pretty fucking awesome game. So like, and I'm like an old school snob, so I kind of act like a bitch about new gen sometimes. And I'm willing to admit that. There's quicksand? I don't want to deal with that.
At this rate, the villagers won't have a home to return to.
Leave it to us. We've got this like a Lagambi's got big ears.
Why have you brought riders? I have no intention of letting them join
This guy
us.
needs to chill out.
These guys can help. Trust me on this one.
Well, if you say so. We have other things to worry about right now.
Okay, I get you. I'm not like a snob. Like, I'm not like, oh, if you don't play old gen, you suck. But I don't know. There's something about the old gen games that just grab me more than the new gen ones. But I really did like Rise. There's a lot of quests here. There's a rare fruit you can find around these parts called the tropical berry. It's so sweet and delicious, all the kids in Gildegarn love it. How about it? Up for making a bit of profit with some tropical berries? Sure I am. Yeah, 100%. That's why, like, I don't know. I've been a little bit more picky about my RPGs lately. But there's still, like, so many good ones coming out, so at least we're not, like, starving for them, but, like, I don't know. Some of the more modern ones I've been having a bit more trouble getting into. It's been a lot of indie stuff. Although, I just listed a bunch of, like, games made by Square and fucking Enix. So, or, well, Square Enix. So I guess I can't say that I'm like too snobbed out on AAA because I'm like, I'm going to play Metaphor, which is Atlas, and then I'm going to play Live Alive, and then I'm going to play Dragon Quest 3. So I guess I'm still giving all the big guys my money right now. All right, what's this guy saying? I was asked to exterminate a swarm of brown Banabra, but in truth, honestly, I can't be bothered. You're good at that, right? No, don't be modest. I know you've got this. This guy sucks. My apologies for asking, Burr, if you wouldn't mind. I'm like a big sucker for Dragon Quest. Like, if I see a Dragon Quest game, I will usually buy it. All right, we already got his quest. We'll talk to this guy.
Roberto, you came for us.
Of course we did.
Chief, you're okay.
Yes, I am uninjured. The village, however.
One thing I've noticed about this game is the NPC dialogue is like 90 times quieter than the rest of the game.
As long as the quicksand remains, we will be unable to return to the village.
You think it's a Diablos?
And meanwhile, there's the Black Fiend, or rather, the Black Blight. It will only get stronger the longer we are delayed.
Oh yeah, see, that's how I am with Dragon Quest. I've been like heavy duty collecting those games for years. I have Kingdom Hearts on, I think 2 or 3 different consoles as well, to be honest with you. Somebody else just mentioned the Black Blight Naviru. Like the last guy we talked to.
Able to determine its identity. But it was a great horned beast covered in a black mist.
It's a Diablos.
And its fearsome roar shook the very earth.
You guys work for the guild. It's a Diablos.
That could be the Diablos, infected by the Black Blight, perhaps.
Okay, at least the chief knows what's up.
Diablos?
Shut up, Naviru.
Yeah, they're a terror in these parts. Those things are freaking enormous. And yet, it's acting all strange. It doesn't normally move far from its lair, and it rarely attacks people.
I feel like every Diablos I've ever seen has attacked me.
We gotta do something about it now that we know the Blight is involved.
If you like Final Fantasy, so here's my thing with Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is, excellent story. It's usually a little more lighthearted, but they also get super dark. But it's just, the actual, the vibe you get from them, it just feels like a more lighthearted game. They still have a lot of the serious tones and, some really dark shit happens in some of the games. But, I don't know, there's just always been something about it. I like Final Fantasy a lot, but Dragon Quest has always kind of edged it out a little bit for me. But that's just my own personal preferences. I've been hooked on the Dragon Quest X MMO for, over a year now, and I put well over 1,000, I think I'm approaching 2,000 hours into it. I'd have to check. But yeah, I just really like Dragon Quest in general, and the spin-offs are fun, so there's just a lot to like about it.
Hold your horses. We must deal with the quicksand, or we won't even get close.
Yeah, but that's the Diablos.
It's likely being caused by Cephadrome.
Oh, actually,
those
never mind.
doom-diving sand sharks. There are 3 suspicious places. We'll head for the Great Sand Whirlpool.
All right, leave the rest to us.
You? Well, all right. But you let us know as soon as you find anything out.
This guy's all over the place. I want you kids to go to 2 places. The Treese Dunes and the Treese Salt Caves. Might be Tress. You be sure to make your preparations before you go, got it? I want to see the Great Sand Whirlpool. Better find out where it is first. We'll get to it, buddy. This bit is on you. Then everyone shall watch as I gallantly solve its mysteries. I'm Possum. Whirlpool of quicksand stands between you and the village of Albarax. Large monsters must have caused this. Find the 3 monsters that hide underground. Baroth, Daimyo Hermitar, and Cephadrome. And get rid of them. Alright, cool. Do I have a house here? Alright, so we talked to that guy. We'll set up the catavan. We haven't talked to her. Alright, another 100%, I say. No slacking, let's be giving our all. Too much, you say? Such a joker. Want to help us out? We're collecting Genprey scales. And actually, if you ever wanted to try Dragon Quest, the Dragon Quest 3 is technically a prequel for 1 and 2, and I think it's on sale right now, and there's an HD 2D remake of it. Oh, you know what I've been running into that's really annoying? Kind of on the same note. Every time I find a retro game that I've been looking for a long time, and it's somewhat expensive, and I'm like, oh man, I'm so excited to finally be able to play this. It's been locked on old hardware for all these years, so I'm happy I can play it again. The bitch is like, oh, we're re-releasing it this very year for way cheaper than you paid for that retro version. Luckily, I really like playing on the original hardware, but it happened with Chrono Cross, Star Ocean the Second Story. There was a couple of other ones too. It just kept happening, and I'm like, man, every time I'm collecting a game, they're just re-releasing it, which is great for everybody else, because I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Now more people get to play them, but I was like, every time I collect something, it just becomes re-released on modern hardware. I'll accept it. I hate Genprey so much. All right, I'm getting all fired up. This guy's a blacksmith. I think I'm fine with what I have. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Well, you know what's funny is The Chrono Cross re-release, I didn't like the way it looked, so I ended up doing a stream playthrough of Chrono Cross on original hardware, because I liked the way the old school version of it looked anyway. The Star Ocean The Second Story, I'll probably eventually stream that, and I'll probably stream it on PlayStation as well, just because, I don't know. There's something about the PS1 era that it's my favorite era of video games in terms of like nostalgia and all that. Yeah, it was quite a while ago that I streamed that. At least it feels like it was. Yeah, I think I'm fine with my weapon, actually. I like the weapon I have. Alright, is there a house for me? I think this is my house. I actually might, for next week, since I'm not going to be around for the whole week, what I might do is make a really big push on Gravity Rush. And just kind of devote any days I have to stream to that. Because I'd like to finish that game. Not because I don't like it, but because I'm really excited for the game I'm planning to play after it. Which is Shining Force 2 on Genesis. So I might just like push that game this week to see if we can get like close to wrapping it up. Oh, I can't whistle for my friend until we leave. Oh my god. He's evil! Alright, let's bring out Fashion. We'll get Fashion in here. Look at her beautiful outfit made of Gypceros. I didn't do any fucking damage to that. It's okay, we got him. I was hoping he would hit the Gen drone with that. The Gen pretty already did. I'm actually a little bit excited because I think I know. So after like the next big chunk of games that I'm planning to stream, I'm gonna do Lost Odyssey, which is a game that I've wanted to play for years. Like it's a ways off. And then after that, I think I might, because I just recently finished collecting all of the Legacy of Kain games. I think it's actually made by the dude who like made up Final Fantasy. I might have that wrong though. It's been a while since I like read up on it. I can't remember 100%. But I really loved the Legacy of Kain games and like played the heck out of them as they were coming out when I was growing up in that. Like I used to rent the first game all the time on PS1 and like all the other ones, right? So I was like, oh, that might be fun to go through those again now that I have them. So it's a very definitive thought on my end. But it's going to be a while off because we got to beat Shining Force 2, Mega Man Legends 1, Mega Man Legends 2, Shining Force 3, and Shining Force 3 is split into 3 games, so like it's gonna be a while before I get to it, but you know, in the far-flung future, Legacy of Kain. Alright, we'll fight any... Is it Gen Prey or Gen Drome ones that they want? Oh, we already have it. One sec, I'm just gonna turn it in. Well, you may not have played it because that game's it's on Xbox and it's only on Xbox. It's such a damn shame. They really need to port that thing onto PC or something. Like, give more people the opportunity to play it because, like, I played a decent chunk of it back in the day and it is fucking great. Ah, it's the color. No, the shape. Just look at them. They're wonderful. Looking forward to working with you again, my friend. Oh, another thing. Nitro shrooms are a specialty around here. They have explosive spores. And they're using loads of recipes like sonic bombs and big barrel bombs. Interested in making some profit with me on these nitro shrooms? Yes. So we've got a deal. I do like dealing with somebody who understands profit. I've got a book of combos for you in return. Boom Boom book. Big barrel bomb, sonic bomb, flash bomb. You'll know your bombs. There's some nice looking nitro shrooms. Ah, the shape, the smell. I already had them. I can't stop laughing just thinking about the profits I'll get from this. Alright, I'll be putting all profits toward Alberax's rebuilding fund. I can only support with the odd bit of money here and there, but I'll do my bit. Alright, you better not be hoarding wealth. Where was it? It was the lady hunter. Where is she? There she is. I can sense that he is. You got some gem praise skills. All right, let's count them up. Fantastic. This is what I'm talking about. We did it. But yeah, is there a, okay, we already got all those. Is there a... Sorry, I'm looking for something specific, but I don't think it's here. Yeah, I don't think we have one. Okay. All right. I've also thought about, just to be able to make progress through the games more, I've thought about doing, like... Because right now I have, like, Mondays dedicated to whatever game I'm actively playing, like, be it, you know, retro game, whatever, like, whatever I'm playing on Monday. It's kind of like a whatever day. It's focused, but it's, you know, it's not set in stone. Wednesday has been, like, pretty much always Monster Hunter. And then Friday has been a creature collecting game. I've thought about switching it up, because I want to keep playing through all the Monster Hunter games. So I've thought about switching it up so that Monday and Wednesday are the focused game. And then Friday's Monster Hunter Day, and I just kind of like, you know, I'll play a creature collector game when I find one that I feel like playing. But I'm not going to like be like, oh, like that's the day for that. Because, you know, then I can make progress through the games I'm playing a little bit quicker instead of like having 3 different games that take forever to get through. But I don't know. I like having a variety though. And that's what I always say when I think about switching it up. I'm like, well, I like having like the little variety that I have going, but I don't know, it's a thought. But that won't happen until I finish this and Dragon Quest Monsters, because those were like the 2 that I kind of had on the docket for this. We'll grab this. You know, we'll save before we fight him. Why not? I love saving so much that it doesn't even make sense anymore. I feel like something's about to attack me. Now we good. Sweet baby Rajang! It's a Daimyo Hermitar, for real! That's what happens to me, too. Look at this crabby boy. Alright, I feel like Crab would be technical, and he is. Boom! One more time. Shit, he used bubble breath. I've also, just to like keep stretching out into the far-flung future, I've also recently finished collecting all of the Ogre Battle series games that I wanted to have. So I have like Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen, I have Tactics Ogre, I have the Game Boy Advance one like the Knight of Lodos, I have Ogre Battle 64, and I feel like I'm missing one in my memory. they're mainly like a tactical RPG series. They're pretty fun. They have like an interesting world in that. I played them a lot growing up. I haven't really played them in my adulthood at all. But I remember really, really liking them. So I kind of really focused up on collecting them for a while. So I was like, every retro store around here, I was like looking around until I found them all. I feel like it was just those 4. There's like multiple versions of each game too, though. Let me see here. I didn't resist that. I just let it happen like an idiot. Don't do a speed attack, bud. Alright, Bear's gonna have to sub in again. Let's see, where was that? Yeah, that was it, just the 4. So yeah, Ogre Battle, Tactics Ogre, Knight of Lodos, and Ogre Battle 64. I don't know why, I was like, there's a 5th game in there. There's a lot of them around me, but the problem that I've been noticing is I'm paying, like, the Toronto tax. Because, like, I don't live in Toronto, but I live pretty damn close to Toronto. So everything is just more expensive here because... And it's a little annoying. Like, the retro game stores that are closer to my hometown... he did do a speed last time. The retro game stores closer to my hometown aren't nearly as expensive, so I've started to find that, like, I can get games on eBay and have them shipped to me for less money than I paid just going to my local store and buying it on the spot. So I've started doing that a bit more if there's something I really, really like. Well, like, for example, like Dark Cloud 1, because I recently started collecting some PS2 games. So, like, Dark Cloud 1 is like 12, 14 bucks-ish Canadian on eBay with shipping. And then at that retro store, they priced it at $39.99. And I was like, you know. And when I went in there, they were like, oh, like, you should grab, like... Because I was like, oh, yeah, I just recently bought a PS2. And like, oh, did you get it here? I was like, no. And they're like, oh, like, you should definitely, like, buy stuff like that here because we have it. And I didn't want to be an asshole, but I was like, yeah, but you're charging almost fucking double for it, so I'm not going to give you my money. So now I'm, like, really stringent about it. Whenever I'm in there, I, like, double check, and I'm like, all right, this is a fair price, I'll buy it here. But if it's not, then I'm not giving you any money, because, like, you know, I like to support local businesses, but I don't like getting price gouged. But I've only really noticed it being really bad, like, the last, like, 6 to 8 months. I used to go to the stores around here all the time, and they weren't this bad. So... Oh, yeah. I very, 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 very rarely will buy a game on day one. It's incredibly rare, because, like, 9 times out of 10, they will... You know, they'll be on sale half off in 6 months, so why do I care about getting it day one? There's always exceptions, like usually Monster Hunter, although after Wilds, I don't know if Capcom's gonna get a free pass for me buying Monster Hunter day one anymore. I like Wilds, but it's, you know, it's got its problems, I'll say that. Sonic, I'm like, I've already played it enough that it costs me about $10 an hour. So I'm like, that's pretty good price for entertainment. Well, yeah, we all have those series, like, and, you know, I mouth off and say that, but, like, let's see what happens when Wilds' expansion comes out. I'll probably buy it day one, because I'm a big sucker for Monster Hunter, but we'll see. One sec, sorry. Okay, we good. Well, he's definitely speed. Let's get fashion on the job. I'm kind of like that with Dragon Quest as well. I will almost always buy a Dragon Quest game unless it's something I'm just not interested in. Like, they released one recently for that TV show of Dragon Quest, and I didn't care even a little bit about that. So that one I didn't buy, but like any mainline Dragon Quest games, I will pretty much always buy those. Holy shit, he's murdering Warbeard. Oh, man. I fucked up. We're gonna have to use a pot. I shouldn't say, I don't know. I don't know how to, like, really articulate my feelings about Wilds. I have fun when I play it, but I don't know, I fall out of it really quickly compared to other Monster Hunter games, like Rise and even World when it first came out. Like, I put, well, like, that's the reason I have trouble articulating it. Like, I've put almost 200 or more hours into Wilds. So, like, realistically, in terms of games, it's a great game. But in terms of a Monster Hunter game, I guess I'm not feeling it as much. Okay, we're gonna risk it, because he's just gonna do Mud Bath anyway. Like, I'm excited for Monday. They're adding a bunch of, like, new quests and stuff into the game. So, like, I'm obviously gonna pick it back up and be playing it on Monday. So, you know, I can't say that I dislike it, or I definitely don't feel like I wasted my money. But it's not impressed me as much as previous games in the series. Yeah, that's a better game, or sorry, that's a better way to say it. Like, I like it, but I just feel like previous titles have been a lot better out of the gate. But on that same token, World had a lot of problems at launch. Rise had a lot of problems at launch, and usually by the time they wrap up the updates and get the G-Rank expansion in there, usually by then, like, all of the games are pretty great. Like, I fucking love Rise. I've actually been thinking about doing a new playthrough of it because I have so much fun with it, but I'm working on Dose right now, so I want to keep rolling with that. Can you please do a fucking speed attack, my brother? He missed. He fucking missed. I hate you. He just refuses to do a speed attack. Oh, of course. This Baroth is a nightmare. I can't do it. But I also, like, I don't know, I've been re-examining my game buying habits, and, like, I think after this console generation, I'm bowing out of consoles. Like, I'm gonna strictly go PC. Like, I feel like this entire generation of consoles has been, like, a massive waste of money for me. Like, because I spend 90% of my time on my computer anyway. There hasn't been anything that has felt worth owning one of the new consoles to me. Like, yeah, Demon's Souls Remake, that was fun, but I could also just play the original. It really doesn't matter that much that it's pretty to me. So, I don't know. I might just go straight up PC. And, like, I'm not buying anything Nintendo makes. Like, I'm actively boycotting Nintendo right now. I'm kind of done with them. The only way Nintendo might get me is if there was an exclusive Monster Hunter that's trapped on their platform, and even then I would probably kind of be like, never mind. Alright, we know what's gonna happen as soon as I use technical while he's doing Mud Throw. I just find PC more convenient, especially with the Steam Deck. It's like, I know the Switch is basically the same thing, but, like, you know, I have my Steam Deck, I have my computer, I can send my computer down to my living room if I don't want to be up in my office. I can take my Steam Deck with me if I go away. Like, it's just... I don't know, it's kind of more what I'm after. Well, that's true too, because like I have a second monitor, so like if I need information on something, I can look it up really quickly. I guess on the same token, I have my phone. Let's hope... Okay, he's doing mud throw. Alright, we got it. There's a Poogie. Seems the cause of the quicksand isn't here. Sorry, I'm missing dialogue. Well, we've checked out both places, but we didn't run into a cephadrome. How peculiar. Whoa, pause for a second. What's this? There's a black scale here. Isn't this from a cephadrome? I'll be a Kong's uncle. It was those sandy cephadrome all along. I knew it. Navigator, please. But this scale is black. I sure hope it's not blighted or anything clawful like that. Let's head to Oasim and report in. It's definitely blighted, Naviru. Yeah, that's my thing. And like, if I'm farming in an RPG, I'll usually like put a show on my second monitor and kind of like only half pay attention while I'm farming. Like if I'm trying to grind a rare item, or if I'm just grinding levels in a game, like if, you know, because I play a lot of old games where like, let's be real, you have to grind. I'm like, you know, I'll watch a TV show while I grind so I can kind of split my attention. That's actually usually the only time I watch TV shows, because most of my entertainment is either gaming or reading. I don't really watch, like, television shows per se very often. Even, like, when I say I watch something on the other monitor, it's, like, usually, like, a retrospective or something like that. It's not even, like, a, you know, like a serialized television show. My other thing, and this is the last thing I'm going to say about WoW, because I do feel like I'm harping on it a bit, but I'm passionate about Monster Hunter, so I get like that. Oh, that's so funny. My dad and my stepbrother have been really into that lately. They were telling me about it. I watched it a lot when I was a kid, but I haven't watched it in many years. But like, Wilds has been getting better with every update. I'm mad that they haven't fixed the PC performance for everybody who's playing it on PC. Like, I think that's atrocious. Like, I knew my PC wasn't going to be able to run it, so I ended up buying it on PS5. Just because my computer's getting a little old, but I got other expenses to take care of, so I can't really afford to build a new one right now, so I just got to live with it. But even if I had a decent PC, it sounds like it's just a really terrible experience for everybody on that platform, which is really sad. I did. It's just him, right? There we go. We'll save. Okay, that's cool then. I think I watched, it was Voyager and Deep Space Nine were the two that I watched the most. I remember my mom and my uncle, because my uncle lived with us for a bit when I was a kid. Her and my uncle used to watch, like, Next Generation a ton, back in, like, the 90s when I was, like, a little kid. Alright, bugs are definitely technical. Alright, we crushed it. But yeah, so I have hope for Wilds. I just really wish Capcom... I would rather they just say, hey, we're really sorry, content's going to be a little lax for a bit. We're going to really focus up on fixing performance for PC. We're sorry that we fucked this up so bad. Like, I would rather have that than them push updates and the PC people are still, like, left in the dust. Because it runs fine on PS5. It runs completely, perfectly fine. I don't have any issues with it. But I hate that, like, such a big portion of the player base is just, like, not getting anything good out of it. It makes me angry. We do have a monster that could help us. Bear, get on it. I don't want to ride him. All right, there you go. Look at all this free shit. Oh yeah, I forgot. Whenever you pick up items, your Monstie, for some reason, runs forwards. See, watch. I'm not even lying. So I'm sitting still. Oh, of course, now he doesn't do it. All right, he turned me into a liar, but I'm telling the truth, I promise. Whenever you pick up an item, the monster runs forward a few steps, and I've always thought it was really weird that this game does that. We got another Pookie. I just want Monster Hunter to do well, but I want it to keep its soul, and unfortunately, now that it's popular, it's just too tempting to do all the stuff that, you know, they always do for AAA games that get popular. Is there a short? There it is. I was gonna say, I know there's a shortcut for switching your Monstie. So, you know. Like, I never thought I'd see the day that they'd be making a terrible fucking gotcha game of Monster Hunter. Like, I don't care if the game's good. I'm not gonna play it. I just don't like that business model. And, like, they already kind of hoarded out to Niantic as well. Like, it's just like, ugh. Just make good games. You don't need to do this. Like, what's next? Are we gonna get fucking Goku and Monster Hunter? Well, they're already doing that kind of shit, because now we have a robot. Although I will say the Omega fight does look kind of cool, so I'm not gonna bitch about that. There's the Golden Den, we're gonna do that. Yeah, it's weird. I know so many people that play those now. Like, almost every person I know is, like, really into at least one of those games, and I'm just like, every time I play them, like, I've tried a couple of them over the years, and I'm like, this just feels gross. Like, immediately gross. You know, I never want to bash, like, a free-to-play game, because, like, I understand, like, that's what your whole thing is. You're counting on whales to, like, support the game, but I don't know, man. Something about them, as soon as I start playing them, I'm like, it just feels bad to play it, because I just know they're just like, and it's like that's what games are. They're going for your wallet. Like, games are art, but they're an art that, you know, has a price associated with it, and they want to recoup the cost of development, and then a lot on top of that. But, I don't know. Gotcha games have been the one thing that I'm just like, and mobile games. Like, I don't play mobile games either. And this is like a mobile gotcha game, so it's like gonna be double terrible. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll eat my words and I'll download it and try it, and the gotcha stuff won't be too egregious, and I'll be like, oh, it's actually a pretty fun little whatever side game. Like, I'm always willing to admit if I'm wrong and try something. But, you know. I don't think it's going to be good. At least I don't think it's going to be good in the way of, like, a game that's good for the consumer. Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of friends that are just, like, obsessed with them, and I'm like, all right. Like, oh, you should play Wuthering Waves, or you should play this. I'm like, try Genshin. I'm like, I have no fucking interest in any of those games. They're just not my thing. But again, I don't begrudge people what they want to play. That's not what I'm about. Like, when my friends like, oh, you should try WoWa, I'm like, I'm okay. Like, I'm just not interested. And they're like, okay. It's in the apps. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, my concern is, too, like, what if I do get really into one? Like, I'm pretty resistant to, like, the expenditure portion of things. Like, I very rarely will buy cosmetics or anything like that in games. But, you know, maybe one day one will get me and I'll regret it. I don't know if I can beat Black Diablos. Can we just get the egg? It smell... Okay, we're just gonna go. I don't even care what it is. We're just gonna get out. I don't want to do a Black Diablos right now. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's just gonna be a Cephadrome. I can just tell by what the egg's called. Alright. That was a really bitchy, childish way to react to that. But it is. I guarantee you, we'll hatch the egg as soon as we get back to the village and the game lets me play. Because I have a feeling it's gonna destroy me with cutscenes. I guarantee you it's gonna be a Cephadrome. I tried Monster Hunter Now when it came out. I was like, oh, okay, like, I know a lot of people liked Pokemon Go, like, I'll give it a try. And it, like, immediately started trying to get money out of me, and I'm like, I'm alright.
The mystery of the quicksand. It's a Cephadrome.
Exactly. That's why, like, you know, I don't begrudge people, because a lot of people get them because they're on a tighter budget. Like, I'm on a pretty tight budget. Like, I allocate money and I save over time so that I can, you know, drop money when I want to on something. But, you know, I understand that money's tight. Like, it's rough right now. It really is. So free-to-play games are a great way. And if you can put up with not dumping money into it and still get enjoyment out of the game, all the power to you. 100%. I played a decent amount of Pokemon Go during COVID. Because they, like, let you just chill out at, you know, we were playing it a lot at work because, like, we didn't have a lot of work to do at COVID, so we just played Pokemon Go all day. And everybody at work got into it. It was really fun for, like, it was like 3 weeks. We all got really, really, really invested in Pokemon Go. And then once we had to actually do work again, we all promptly deleted it and never really thought about it again.
Dude, that's a total bummer. They hide in the sand. Real hard to take down, bro.
They're not that hard. I've done the Liver of Legend quest tens of times over my life.
And what are we supposed to do?
Well, you've got the weapons. Now all you need is the courage.
He needs to get his ass out there and help us. Oh shit, is there a bad guy? Yes, look, a bad guy. We haven't had a bad guy yet. It's just been bad monsters. Oh, look at this fucking guy.
Weapons? Courage? Ha! Those are nothing more than outdated trash. Trash belongs in the trash can.
Your teeth belong in the fucking trash can, my brother.
Jumpin' Jaggy! This guy makes my fur stand on end.
Yeah, there's something wrong with Naviru. He is a nightmare.
Like, what's your deal, bros?
I've been researching monsters for 5 decades.
And they ate my fucking arm. And my eyes.
For someone with my genius, it would be child's play to solve your predicament. Predicaments are our specialty.
Okay, so I kind of like the scientist, but I do not like this bucktooth man with one eyebrow.
When it comes to slaying monsters, weapons and courage are superfluous. The greatest tool in solving a problem is the mind. That end.
Also, I do want to point out, he does not have a mustache. He has long nose hair. That's not growing out of his face. That's growing out of his nose. And he brushes it sideways.
The ability to fully utilize the power of one's genius. Right, Mr. Dr. Sir? I was supposed to say that, you runt.
Is it in? Shit, I'm gonna have to, like, tape some hair to the middle of my eyebrows now. I guess I could use glue. Tape would be too obvious. Well, I could use two-sided tape that's invisible.
Now behold the fruits of my genius and ability.
Oh! Oh, I don't like this. You turned him into a robot. That's sad. Are we fighting this?
Watch and be amazed.
What's going on? Did they somehow tame that monster?
Observe the apparatus attached to its body. This allows me to control it with great ease. Let the monsters defeat each other.
I don't think I like this guy.
There is no need for us to dirty our own hands. All you have to do is press the button like so.
Dude, that's not right. You crossed a line, bro!
There we go. There's some passion out of Roberto, finally.
Right or not, this will be your deliverance from the terror of that Cephadrome.
I've never thought of a Cephadrome as terrifying.
Take a good look, all of you. This is
The beginning of a bright new era in human history!
interrupt me again and you're monster chump.
Whoopsie! Now let's get on with the show!
Yeah, I'm not big on that. That just feels evil.
That wasn't just any normal Baroth. Are they riders too?
Roberto, come on.
No! Riders are completely different! Riders don't manipulate monsters!
That's right, we just kidnap them from their mothers when they're eggs, and then we raise them so they love us.
To us hunters, you are the same.
Shit, this guy's a bitch.
You both use a technique to control monsters.
It's completely different. I know. We'll show you the difference, right, buddy?
But how?
Yaha! Riders and their monsties are linked by their bonds of kinship, you know? So we'll go and sort out the quicksand with our amazing bonds. All right, buddy. Let's go slow down some quicksand.
All right, I'm down. Source of the quicksand was the Cephadrome. A mysterious scientist appeared with some kind of mecha monster, and a strange mood descended. The Black Blight still needs to be purified. Prepare yourself and head for the quicksand. Ooh, if we purify more Black Blight, our kinship stone will level up, and maybe I can use those other monsters that I got. Because I have a few monsters that I can't use right now. All right, now let's find out that I was correct. And the egg that I got is definitely a Cephadrome. Do I already have Cephadrome, by the way? Sec here. Yeah, I already got Cephadrome. His name's Sandals. Anyway, one sec. All right, so it's definitely a Cephadrome, so let's hatch it, and then we're gonna release it. Well, we'll see if we can channel him. No. So they count as a power monster, eh? So he's 106. What? Oh shit, I wish I'd given him a name. 22, 23. 5 speed. Yeah, he's just got a lot more hit points. Well, that's fine. I don't really care about min-maxing right now. Crit rate up, fire resistance up. We'll give him the crit rate. I can't give him it because he doesn't have empty slots there. Shit. Can't lose that. Well, I guess we could do that. We can give him the heat resistance skill just as something, because we can always override it later on. So we'll do that. See, with this, monsters who pass on genes will disappear. Yeah. Goodbye, my friend. Woo. Yeah, because who is it? Like, I can't use... Yeah, I can't use Tigrex. I can't use Diablos. I can't use Pink Rathian. So hopefully, if we level up our Kinstone, or Kinship Stone, then I can actually use those guys again. Well, use them for the first time. I hope my computer can run the new one. Hopefully they put out a demo like they have all the other Monster Hunter stories. I've been like slowly saving up to buy a new PC, but money's tight, man. Gotta be careful. And computer parts are just ridiculously expensive. But I built this computer a while ago, so it's starting to show its age. Well, it's not just starting. Luckily, I'm not too fussy about graphics. As long as I can get a decent frame rate and it's pretty reliable, I'm pretty easy to please. Because, like I said, I play a shit ton of retro games, so I don't really get too bothered by it. I keep hitting that instead of the charge button. Oh, that's good at least. Well, I'm still running a 1070. So like I built this computer, I want to say like 8 years ago. And it was pretty rad 8 years ago, but it's definitely showing its age now. That's why I had to just I was like, all right, I guess I'm getting Wild Done console, because like the benchmark that they put out for us, like, yeah, it's not, and people were like, the demo ran, my computer wouldn't even load the demo, like it kept black screening, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to just suck it up and buy it on console. But that's okay. What was that? I just saw something horrible in the distance. All right, we'll get Zamtrios in on the job. Zamtrios, can you just do a damn speed attack or a technical attack? I was hoping with like how much Wild is kind of like almost like a love letter to like Monster Hunter 4 and DOS kind of combined a little bit. I was hoping that they would bring my beloved Zamtrios into that game, but no dice. Oh, that's awesome. Well, like that's kind of one of the problems with like PC builds. Like if you want to be careful with them is like you have to be able to, you can't just like slowly buy the parts. Like you can, but you're running a risk because usually a lot of the parts have like a 30 to 90 day like return window if there's a problem with them. Like when I built this computer, the first motherboard I bought was dead. It wouldn't post. It was just dead out of the box. So I got I got a new one. They replaced it. But if I had slowly bought the parts and found out like 2-3 months down the road, I would have been out of luck. And like, yeah, the motherboard is one of the cheaper parts of a computer. It was only a couple hundred, but it was still, you know, it's still money down the drain if you have to get rid of it. Yeah, it's crazy. I thought about it. I'm like, maybe I can just upgrade this one, but like, it's pretty damn old now. Like I said, I built it about 7 or 8 years ago. Like, it's getting up there. The fact that I've managed to stretch it out and I can still play most games that I want to play on it is pretty damn impressive, I think. Why won't he double team with me? Yeah, that's the thing. I'll put it this way. I built this computer so long ago that the CMOS battery died and I need to replace it. I've never had that happen before. I've never, ever, ever had it happen. So every time I turn on the computer, it doesn't know what time it is. And I'm like, I need to just like, I could go get a battery. I could literally go to my local, but I keep forgetting to, and then I turn on my computer, I'm like, shit, and then the clock's wrong again. I get mad at it every single time I turn it on. But yeah, I've never had that happen. I was like, shit, all right, I've had this thing for a while. Well, it's 9:55. When it turns on all the way, it grabs the time from the internet, but at first it has no idea. And it gets angry at me. It needs to go, because ever since the CMOS battery died, I have to go into the BIOS. I don't have to do anything. I just have to go into the BIOS and then say quit without saving, and then the computer starts up normally. And one of my hard drives died. I have an SSD and 2 hard drives. My one hard drive just physically died one day, so I'm like, all right, it's getting a little dire. But we're okay. I recently formatted and wiped it and like redid everything from scratch, and it's been pretty good since then. And that hard drive that died, I will say, that hard drive I put into this computer from the computer I built before it. So like that hard drive was old as shit. Yeah, it's getting there. It's been a lot ever since I formatted it and like reinstalled and did everything again. It's been completely fine. So it's all good. And like I said, that hard drive was super old, so, you know, they do fail eventually. Luckily, it wasn't the hard drive that I kept anything really important on, so I was like, ooh.
That crazy doctor is up to no good. I bet my whiskers
He
on
is
him.
up to no good.
Whenever I see him, my fur stands on end like there's no tomorrow. Not good.
90% of what's on my computer is video games anyway, so like I usually keep a cloud backup or a physical media backup of anything super important to me, like, you know, documents and shit like that.
Thanks, buddy.
I actually do keep a cloud save backup of my Monster Hunter playthroughs just so I don't lose them. Because you're, you know, hundreds of hours down the drain. I'm not into that.
It's time to ride, buddy. We'll show everyone the power of our kinship.
Well, yeah, because I have like a Monster Hunter Freedom, Freedom Unite, Portable Third, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and Monster Hunter 4. All of those are like on the computer and they're not on Steam, so it's not like I can have a Steam cloud backup. So I'm like really diligent when I finish a stream or like a long play session of those games. I like grab the save, put it in my cloud folder, and I'm like, all right, we're good just in case something happens. Oh, he's power shit. Luckily, I really like Monster Hunter, so even if I did lose the file, I would probably play through it again anyway, but, you know, I'd rather not. Especially if it's an ongoing playthrough. Like, those ones were ongoing playthroughs that I've been capturing since the beginning. So, you know, I wouldn't want to have to go through it all again, because some of them had things that I had to farm for quite a while to get done. Oh, no, Paralysis Cutter. He misses that attack all the time. I love the fucking scream. Alright. Maybe we can get some poison on this boy. Yeah, it's too much. But you gotta keep in mind, so this game technically came out after Monster Hunter Stories 2, because it's a remake of the 3DS game, so like, even though it's newer, it's still got much more archaic gameplay, and all the voice acting, I guess, was added in. I didn't really play the original version of this very much, just because I was playing other stuff when it came out. But I was like, I really liked Monster Hunter Stories 2, so I'm like, well, I'd like to see the story in the first one as well. They're not, like, super connected, but there's, like, nods to each other. Well, there's nods in the second game to this one. Oh, no, it's saving up strength. I don't like that. Three turns. Okay. No! I'll heal you up. I actually really like the way this guy looks because he's blighted. He's all purple and cool looking. He looks way radder than a normal Cephadrome. Alright, we'll keep hitting him with the speed. Boom! Alright, now we're gonna teach him to respect us and everything we stand for. Wow! It's such a ridiculous attack. And it did less damage than the double attack. Oh, it's really mad now. Alright, he's definitely aiming at me. Fucking one shot? Well, that wasn't a one shot. I was pretty down. It is mad. It didn't like my gigantic, cool razor blade of the spin. Dear God, it hits like the truck. There we go. Get a little heal in with my horn. Alright, we might heal her. You think you can out-cat me, you foolish beast? Items. Potion. Heal my friend. He's aimed at me again. All right, we'll ride, and our combined heart will protect us from him. I think we can hit him when he's underground anyway. I'm not going to waste it till he comes up. Oh. Usually I would skip it if I keep doing the same move over and over again, but this move's too rad, so... Yeah, he's hitting us like a truck. But now he's dealing with the Wheel of Death. That better kill him. What order? Oh, okay. I've had those beam clashes come up before and I didn't understand what the game wanted me to do. Now I get it. You're just going around in a circle. I'm stupid. All right. Cool. Now he's dead. Good job, Rathian. I'm sorry I gave you such a stupid name. But she is a toxic runner. She runs on the side of the road, but she's a little too close to the center. So, and she like gives you a dirty look when you have to pass her in your car. Like, share the road. And it's like, you shouldn't be on the road. You should be on the shoulder, but they never do. That's what I was thinking when I named her that.
That quicksand really sucked. Looks like that Cephadrome was behind it all.
Yeah, he was.
Awesome! Now we can get into Albarak's village.
All right, we got to cure some blight. Is it? Look at him, he's so mad. He's like, I was gonna do that.
Curse that meddlesome rider! That child has no right to interfere in my impeccably moral research!
Oh, so that's what a real kinship stone does, huh? Pretty cool.
What?
Obviously not as cool as your inventions, Mr. Dr. Manalgar, sir.
Manalgar.
Naturally. We have only to prove to this ignorant world how great I truly am! What a distracting racket! Shut it up for me, will you?
That's weird. Button isn't working.
Oh, do I have to fight this now too?
Curses! What a time for the controls to fail!
Yep, all right, double boss fight, let's go. Time to fight. It's a Baroth EX. I feel like he's gonna be speed, but I'm gonna stupidly hope that he's doing power. My dreams are dead. Bear, let's go. Yay, Bear is here. I've never said that. God damn it, Bear. Use a power move when I call you. I know, it happens all the time. I'm like, heal. Now he's calculating. As soon as I get another monster, Bear, you are out of the team, just so you're aware. That looked a lot worse than it was. It is cool, but like, I just don't like him. I've never been big on that monster, and, you know, he was just convenient to have in the team, but I don't want him to know that, because, you know, the power of kinship. I don't want him to know that I don't love him. But I don't. He's just a bear. Alright, maybe Problem will actually start using... He's a nightmare. It's fine, he's calculating. Yeah, he does eat honey, and that is cute. That part is cute. Ooh, there we go. I'm just doing speed so I can, like, get some free tiny heals. Hey, I just gave him fire resistance. There we go. See? I know what I'm doing. Yeah, but now he's gonna pay the piper. Alright, I should probably... It gave me my hearts back, though. Alright. Perfect! Now he doesn't get to attack. He's thinking that... He's like, am I a robot? You know what? I was expecting that to be a lot stronger, to be honest with you. Problem learned reckless tackle. Fashion learned jump strike. My microphone off to the side. There we go. Everybody's in. It's my best friend from childhood. Shit. He's got a Rathian too.
What are you doing? Stand aside. I just saved you. Don't get in my way.
You've done enough! The poor Bear-Off can't even move anymore! Huh? Cheval, is that you?
Threats to people must be exterminated. No exceptions.
He looks like he hasn't been sleeping lately. I think that's the...
Still following the Rider's code.
It kind of looks like an Azure Rathalos sword. What? I don't remember what that... I think it was called Jin in 3rd gen. At least that's the first time I remember seeing that sword.
Maybe we'll never see eye to eye.
Shut up, Cheval. You're so edgy.
If you're a real rider, you should focus on stopping the Black Blight.
I am. I'm literally going to do that right now. Just because your mom got killed by a Nargacuga.
He's a totally different person now.
Yes.
So, he's a friend of yours?
He does. He needs a nap. And a Snickers.
Monsters are a manifestation of the blessings of nature. It behooves us to show them proper respect and gratitude.
Yeah, we're a Butterfinger. They're good too.
To manipulate them in any way is an abomination.
Hold up, Chief. These riders aren't like the guys who took control of this Bear-Off.
I want to believe you, Roberto. But why do you trust them so much?
Because he observed our kinship.
Because I see a purpose in them. The environment's changing and the monster population's taken a nosedive. But now we've got someone who nurtures and cares for monsters. I think riders might just be the key to preventing disaster.
I'm not convinced. It looks to me like they're the ones inviting disaster.
I don't even know who you are. You just rolled in and started talking shit.
Riders, you say? Roberto, I take it you disagree with Fahali's view.
Alright, I'm glad he said her name out loud because I did not know how to pronounce that.
I don't know, but it's way too early to just condemn these kids outright. How about it, Ryder? Care to show us what you're made of?
I thought I just did.
Roberto! Let's do this, buddy! Time to prove we can be heroes!
Let's go, buddy! Yeah, it's always that. Roberto's actually in the 2nd game, which is kind of cool. You made it through to Alberax. There, the Black Fiend, a blighted Diablos, lies in wait. It will not be an ordinary fight, but you must show everyone your true power as a rider. Story quest has been updated. If it's Diablos, it should be a combination of speed and power. I'm gonna need to explore these maps more, too. I didn't mean to do this. Okay, we're good. I kind of only keep problem 2. Ooh, this looks cool. I hate that they always use purple for evil. Purple is the best color, and it does not mean evil. Although it does in this game. Okay, I literally just have to go right for the crystal. I thought I could explore a bit. Nope, purple's the best color. I'm so sorry. He's got a Tigrex long sword.
Whoa! What the devil Joe's going on here?
It's the Black Blight! Looks like this whole village has been blighted!
So this is the Black Blight, huh?
Look out!
Diablos!
Looks like the Black Fiend is actually a Diablos! It really means business, but so do we! It's time to ride on, buddy!
Yeah. Yeah, but he's so just calm and chill. He's just trying to live with nature. It's not even a Black Diablos. He talked. He never talks. All right. Diablos attacks are all really powerful. I do like these games. Monster Hunter Stories is so cool. It's one of my favorite, like, Pokemon style. You know what? I'm not going to give Pokemon the fucking credit. It's one of my favorite creature collectors, Monster Hunter. Sorry, I was about to say Monster Hunter like games. One of my favorite Dragon Quest Monster Dash SMT like games. There we go. We'll give the true origins to the series a little bit of credit. Alright, he's poisoned. Boom, healed, bitch. That's why Hunting Horn is best weapon. Well, Gunlance is best weapon, but apparently you can't use Gunlance in this game, which is pathetic. Oh. Yeah, I'm working on it. Merciless horn. I want to break the horn so bad. Yeah, they're very demanding. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. I fell over, you bitch. All right, I'm gonna keep chaining speed so that we get little healy heals. I'm really trying to break his horn, but... Alright, I better just use a real potion. What is that other thing? So deals okay, deals non-elemental damage to a single enemy 3 times. Speed, power, technical. We're gonna bulwark it up. Oh no, she would have been fine. No. It's okay, at least she survived. Alright, we're gonna get my best friend in the world, Zamtrios, on the job. He switched right back to power. Okay, we gotta go back to speed then. Actually, I'm gonna try to poison him again too. Alright, Rathian should be fine. You know what, I'll go for the small heal. Yeah, but he's targeting me. What am I doing? I should throw a sonic bomb at him if I have any. I don't know if I actually brought any. That's what I should be doing when he's underground. I'm not thinking like a monster hunter. You know what? Scream made sense that time. Do I have sonic bombs? I do. Okay. Next time he goes underground, I'll toss a sonic bomb upon him. He's seeing red. Yeah, that time 100% it was justified. I almost died. Alright, please be power. Okay, when he's angry, he does technical probably then. I gotta stop grabbing my face every time I do something wrong. Ooh. All right, we might lose 2 hearts. Let's go. Yep. No. I was hoping my little heal would go off before he attacked, but that did not happen. can't dismount. I'm fucked. Alright, I have to eat this attack. Oh my god! Power of kinship! No! Poor fucker! Oh my god, my life. Everything's falling apart all at once. He's not messing around. Yeah, attack up for next turn. Oh shit. I don't know why I got Bear out, because he only seems to do technical when he's powered up, and I feel like it's better just to defend. Of course, it's not technical, it's power. I'm actually running out of potions too, which is not great. What? Oh, goodness. Son of a bitch. All right. This time, you bitch. We actually get to have our turn. Not so fast with it. It's tail, eh? That's right. Rathian, I don't think you should do that. We don't have enough kinship charge. Shit. Alright, we're just gonna have to let her do what she's gonna do. She's gonna get hurt. Oh, shit. She was right. I should have done power as well. With the power of my hunting horn, we're back up to full health. It doesn't matter anyway. It's like an automatic crit. Although I'm wondering, maybe last time the reason that I couldn't... This might be bad. I'm wondering if the reason that I couldn't last time hit it with the Sonic Bomb while I was underground is maybe I was still slowed down from Bulwark. We beat him! He's dead forever! That does. S rank. That did not feel like an S rank fight, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it's just like before. Your kinship stone's glowing.
Hey, the tree doesn't look as menacing anymore. That's nice.
It changed color. The purification powered it up.
What, are you gonna come down and act like a bitch again, Cheval? That was a really edgy way to get down here.
Huh. See that, Cheval? The power of our friendship saved the day.
You took down one Diablos. Don't get full of yourself.
Just slap him across the face.
All over the world, there are still people suffering from the Blight. Every new day means one more possible tragedy. Don't you get it?
No, don't feel bad. Don't let him talk down to you.
Or why it's eating away at the world? No. But we know that it attacked our home, and that it must be destroyed.
Cheval, you don't have to do this alone. We can achieve more if we work together.
Shut up! What good are you? I lost everything!
You lost one I shouldn't say that. That's mean.
I can stop the Blight without you! All I need is my will to fight. My own will and my own strength!
And your Monstie, Rathian. Yep, there she is. So it's not your own strength, it's her strength, really. He just broke his neck.
Say, what a nuisance.
Yeah, I'll save, sure. He has to. He's got magnets or something. It has to be. A few days later.
Good job, Ryder. You too, little dude. Thanks to you guys, the village was saved. Cheers, kid. Really.
Aw, I think I might blush.
You also have my thanks.
Oh, now you like us because we did something that you couldn't do.
You're not just any old rider, are you? Perhaps we should have realized sooner that you might be the true rider in form.
What does that mean?
The true rider in form?
There is an old legend told through the generations. It speaks of a rider astride a white dragon. It is said that in ancient times, a great disaster befell the land. And the savior was this rider, fully in harmony with his monster. Well, you may not be astride a white dragon, but you're a hero to our village.
Hear that, buddy? We're heroes! Awesome!
That is possum.
Welcome to our humble village. We have prepared a residence for your stay. Please, think of our village as home. Your wishes are our commands.
Well, that sounds like an offer we can't refuse, right, buddy? Now we can finally move out of Roberto's place.
And there was me, lending you a place out of the kindness of my heart.
Try tidying up once in a while.
Wow, that's actually really ungrateful of him.
You look a bit catty to be my mother. Attitude's about right, though. But hey, now we can say we're from the same village, right?
You can now include... Wait, that means... I don't care about any of you. Let's go. Why can't you just let me go to my house? That's all Naviru does. He just mouse off at people. That's like his whole shtick. Why can't I just go to my fucking new house? Fine. All right, I'll talk to the elder, and that better make it so that I can go to my house.
Hey there!
All thanks to you, the village has returned to normal, except for the rubble everywhere. Thank you, Ryder. We can now start to rebuild the village. But even if we call the villagers back, there's a problem that needs to be fixed. As a result of the Diablos attack, our water source has become blocked. We simply can't live here while a large rock is blocking the water supply. What should we do? The chief and the others are in a bind. Buddy, how about we help the village with our monsties? A Yin Kutku and a Zuros, a Lagombi? A monstie with the rock breaker riding action would be the perfect... Jeez, I butchered that sentence. Riding action would be perfect for this job. Finally, peace is returned to Alberax, but the village is still in ruins. Maybe breaking the rock holding back the spring will restore the village. Do you have a monstie with the rock breaker ability like Yin Kutku or Lagombi? This is what you need me to do? I did it. I'm the best. Wow, that's what they always do. That's the hero's life. But now my crystal has leveled up, so that means I might be able to use my new friends. Look at the spring. I guess the villagers won't be going thirsty anymore. Crystal, what are you saying? How's it going? Let's go let Chief Nolma know. He's like 2 feet away. He's right there. He watched it happen. Idiot.
Hey there!
The village's spring is... Thank you. We've been saved by a true rider. I wish to give you something. We've passed this instrument down the generations along with the rider legend. It's called the Rider's Flute, and I wish to entrust it to you. He was, yeah, you're right. He was looking at Roberto. Legend has it that the flute can command a Monstie expedition party. Oh, there we go. Now we can have background leveling. I don't know much more about it, but I don't doubt that you'd be able to use it. I got a Rider's Flute.
Hey there!
Well, off to repair the village buildings. We asked some felines to help us out, but it seems that the extreme heat of the desert got to them on their way here. If we just had the Grand Felvine, we could restore them to health. I guess we gotta pitch in and help now. Grand Felvine? How bothersome. I know, how about we send the Monstie expedition party the chief mentioned? Maybe the Monsties will find something useful. They need it, they crave it. I used to like in Ryza, you could like use the Felvine thing and your like Palico would go all crazy. You can check out Monstie expedition parties at the stables. Alberax is nearly restored to its former glory. Now you must gather Grand Felvine using your Monstie expedition party. You can send out your expedition party at the stables. Grand Felvine should convince the felines to help. Yeah, because we're giving them drugs. My old wounds hurt. I say, you over there. I love Dragon Quest Builders too, and I'm glad you're loving it as well. That game's so cool. I need some I've been addicted to Sonic Racing Crystal. I've been so addicted to it. I need some Macalite ore to repair my weapon, but I still can't move freely. So friend, could you get some for me? What do you want? Macalite? He's gonna give me a book of combos. Here you go. We did it. We're the best. I'll be up and about soon. It's only a light sprain. Alright, let's see what this lady wants. There's a Black Diablos rampaging in the Tresse Desert. Tress. It's known as the Intruder, but it's far beyond what a beginner like me can handle. If you can help, I'll give you this book of combos. It's called Hunter's Life Spring. Slay the Intruder. It's got recipes for demon drug, armor skin, and fleetfoot potion too. Ooh. All right, is there actually a damn pathway through this village that I can take at some point? Okay, I'm sorry I bitched. They opened up a path. You, the so-called ambusher, has made... Sorry, yo, the so-called ambusher has made its nest in the desert. If its nest gets any bigger, there'll be pandemonium in Alberax. You saved our village once before. Will you save it again? Jeez, man. Ooh, it's a, Nursilla. The ambusher's a bit different from your average shrouded Nursilla. I always say that fucking name wrong, but I, like, can't bring myself to say it another way. Alright, let's boogie over here. And we'll talk to this kitty cat. Welcome back. No matter how grumpery your monstie is safe with me. You can send monsties in your stable to explore and search for items and materials. Successful expeditions may yield more or rarer items. Different materials can be found in each area. Expeditions are more likely to succeed if you send monsties with elements best suited to that area. You can select what monsties will prioritize during expeditions. This will affect items and EXP gained, as well as the amount of time expeditions take. I always thought it was, I swear that when we seen it in Wilds, they said it differently. One sec. Now I want to know. I guess actually most people agree with me. Nursilla. Okay, well, I swore that the Wilds NPC said it a different way, but I guess not. Spooter. I call it fashion, because she wears a beautiful outfit made out of gypseros. It's like when monsties, we already said that. Sending out monsties of the same element beside each other will make an expedition more likely to succeed. Choose your party members wisely. The time the expedition takes is displayed on the screen. Navi will let you know. Excuse me. When it returns, then you can check the results in the stable. Yeah, that's true, but it's still fashionable. Alright. But now that our thing leveled up, I should be able to use my new monsters. Look, we can use Tigrex. Sorry, problem. You're dead to me. Yeah, the Kezu armor is terrifying. Roar ground dive. Pink Rathian. Sorry, Rathian. Do I wanna? Honey Search, Rock Breaker. Dash Ivy Climb. It's hard to give up. It's hard to give up the Rock Breaker, though. But we're gonna. His name's Vegan, I forgot. Alright, we got Run Spin, Fashion, Zamtrios, Pink Lemonade, and Vegan. And he's a very even-tempered vegan at that. Alright. Expedition Party. Goal. I don't know. Do it. You know, we should send some lower level monsters. I do not like the interface for this. It's... Send this guy. This idiot. Then the Gombi. We'll send fucking the Smile. Should we send him with his brother, the Grin? I don't know. Send out. Go, do it. They did it! I forgot I named Jeff Saro's Goof. Because he is a fucking goof. Goof learned Venom. Oh, I should. If I knew the expedition would come back right away, I would have sent my new monsters. Okay, they got the Grand Felvine. We did it. I'll make sure your monsters are bathed, well fed, and pampered. Leave it to me. Tubular, the water's back to normal. And now the village is alright. I'll be able to get back to Gildegarn. You gonna be helping out of here, kid? Navi bro? That right, give me a shout if you're back in Gildegarn and we can hang out. I actually meant to talk to the chief.
Hey there!
Extraordinary, you got this Grand Felvine for the felines? I cannot thank you enough. Let's get this to the felines. Once we finish restoring the village, we're going to construct a rider arena. It'll be of great use in testing your skills. You should use it when we built it. They're planning to build a rider arena? That's so possum, it's clawsome. You know, you can really see the village coming back to life all around you. Witness my power. If you want to build a house, we're the cats to come to. You can safely leave the work in our paws. There'll be no catnapping now that we've got the Grand Felvine, because we're doing drugs. We'll be up all night for 3 nights. They did it. They built the whole village. Thanks for your efforts today. We built lots of possum houses. I have to say, we are pretty possum. Nothing beats Felvine soda after a hard day's work. It's so refreshing, these cat puns.
Awesome, buddy! You've made a home for yourself in the outside world. My duty here is done. Now for me to find a place of my own.
Okay, Warbeard, I don't want you to frown. I want you to smile bigger than ever because he might be leaving. No!
Don't
I
be
hate
so
you.
glum, buddy. I'm not saying we'll part ways.
Oh.
You're still pretty helpless without the great Naviru, so it's best that I stick with you just a little longer, eh? Right, partner?
Yes. That's right. I love you,
Proud of
Naviru.
you, buddy. I wouldn't trade our experiences for even the world's most delicious donut. You know why? 'Cause you're my partner.
I know, me too. Oh, Crystal, guess what I got? Guess what I got this very week? For my PlayStation 2, I got a copy of Dragon Quest VIII.
You won't catch me saying this again, though. One time only, buddy.
I already had it on 3DS, but I really wanted to get the PS2 version again as well. It's a good copy, too. It's even got the Final Fantasy XII demo disc in it.
All right, now let's go get some donuts.
Oh, hi! If you want donuts, why not visit the Hall of Scriveners? If you do, I'll give you some of my homemade specialties.
Ooh, you just walked up. Who are you?
Yeah, you. It's the Scrivener's Vice Captain Lappin, right?
Oh, okay. Naviru knows who he is. Well, that was the thing. I was like, I do still really want to get it. The only ones, like, I own all of them on, like, portable systems. I'm still trying to track down a copy of 3 and 4 on NES for, like, a reasonable price. And I'd like a copy of the PS1 version of 7. Those are the only 3 that I'm really missing that I don't have now. But I see copies of 7 constantly, so, like, I can grab it at my leisure, really.
But please, call me VC Pappy.
I am never calling you fucking VC Pappy.
VC Puppy? Got it. about them donuts?
Let me tell you, I put a special ingredient in them. You'll love it.
What is it?
Anyway, I've come here on official business. The Bear-Off went on a rampage in Oasis, right? The Scriveners wish for your cooperation in puzzling the situation out, right?
That's what I think. It's drugs. Look at his eyes. He's on something.
And also, we'd be grateful if you could tell us about the rite of channeling. We've been told that the Bear-Off had been artificially enhanced somehow. Do the rite of channeling and artificial enhancement differ? We don't know.
They're completely different.
I just want to save the game.
Huh? How do you know about channeling?
Because I told them about it.
Here we go.
Lilia! Whoa! Are you a grown-up now? You totally look like one.
She does fucking not.
Thanks, Naviru. I've still got a little while to go, though. I've become a member of the Royal Scriveners. It's been a while, huh? I've been hearing all about your adventures.
I do like that her little tie clip is a fountain pen, like the tip of a fountain pen.
You saved Albarak's village. That's so cool. I can't believe it.
He's a foolish beast. That's the problem with Naviru.
You've become such a great rider. I'm so proud of you.
This is not the time for soppy reunions. Leave that for later. We have to do our duty.
We need to go get some cracked donuts.
Oh, yeah. That's right. We should get a move on then. Let's go together to the Hall of Scriveners.
Don't kidnap me. Please, just let me do what I want.
Oh, hey.
Thank God. All right. Oh, sorry. She wants us to speak to her when we're ready to go. All right, I'm going to save, and then, you know what? We'll do something a little fun just before we go. You'll have to give me a second, though. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna save. Naviru, please, I'm trying to go to bed so I can save. Because I just got that copy of Dragon Quest VIII, and I haven't had a chance to test it yet. So, and I've been meaning to do more test capture of the PS2. So we're gonna pop on Dragon Quest VIII just for a minute, just for a little bit, just for a little time, just to hear that beautiful orchestral music and enjoy ourselves. And then I'm gonna end the stream after that. All right, so we'll leave him there. Intermission, boop, ba-da-ding. All right. That's where I'm going to leave it for Monster Hunter Stories for today. We're going to pick back up with it soon. Now, as I said, for next week, I'm going to be leaving for about a week, starting on Friday next week. So I don't know how I'm going to do the streaming schedule. I might just do like the normal thing. I was thinking of maybe making a big push on Gravity Rush 2, and just any days I can stream this upcoming week, just do Gravity Rush 2. Because I really want to play, and I feel bad for Gravity Rush 2 that I feel this way. I just really want to start playing Shining Force 2. So I'm like really in the mood to push through that game so that I can play the other one. I know I could just like end it and move on to it, but like I want to finish that one as well because I do like it. But I don't know why. I just keep staring at my Genesis and I'm like, man, I want to play Shining Force 2 real bad. So that's what we might do for this week, just because it's going to be a bit of a weird one. And then once I come back, I should be back about Wednesday of the following week. So we'll pick back up with this essentially at the latest. Let me check here. So I'll be away there. So on the... Ooh. It might be a while. Because then we're going to be... No. We will do it on the 10th when I come back. And then we'll make the following week 10 week. Because I want to wrap up Dragon Quest X version 10. But anyway, give me a sec. I'm going to pop off for just a sec. I'm going to put it on the break screen, and I'm just going to swap over to the PS2 for just a minute, and we'll check out some Dragon Quest VIII because it's real cool, and I want to check it out as well. So just a mo.